Welcome to Short Time. It is Short Time with Vin and Dave, 6 to 8 a.m., 94.3 The Point, 105.7 The Hawk. Vin Avenue, Dave Crossan with you as we close out the month of May here on Memorial Day weekend. Dave, good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning. Oh, what a great weekend. I'm so excited broadcasting.
Good weather.
Lots of fun. Weather is agreeable.
I mean, last weekend it felt like summer. This weekend a little bit more normal.
Yeah, a little bit more normal. What is normal in New Jersey? I don't know what that is, but
that's a good point.
Family,
in New Jersey,
friends, good times. Wishing everybody out there all of the above.
Weather in New Jersey is the normal for weather in New Jersey is when it goes like it has been. It's not. We're not like other states where we have 4 traditional seasons.
No. And the thing is, with any forecast, it's always that possibility of rain.
Maybe rain later, thunderstorms.
Exactly. You just have to accept that, hope for the best, and see what we get.
And then, sometimes you get that nice surprise. You look up like...
Exactly. Especially when it was like it was going to rain, and then...
Yeah, and then it cleared. And then
I think I said this last week. We need to have a weatherman on at some point. A future guest, if you will.
Break down. Meteorologist or somebody who studies, all that.
Sure. How's that? Yes, either one.
We'll figure it out.
Yes, exactly.
Dave, I want to give a shout out as we get going here on Sunday morning. So as we were wrapping up our show last Sunday when we had Mayor Paul Knitra on and we were closing out the show, I was checking through. Somebody sent us a nice message on our app.
Yes.
So, which is something that everybody could do, 94.3 The Point, 105.7 The Hawk. Just go to our chat feature on our mobile app. You could also send us an email, shorttime@townsquaremedia.com. So we heard from Carrie from Freehold.
Yeah.
She sent us a message. She said, I'm not usually up this early on a Sunday morning, or if I am, not in my car listening to you, but I am thoroughly enjoying this morning's program with an exclamation point, Dave.
I love that.
She said, thanks, exclamation point, Carrie.
Thank you
from Freehold.
Oh my goodness, that's lovely.
So, and that's a nice message. I looked at that. I was like, yeah, I got to share this with you, David, because this is great. That's the kind of, we love what we do, but, seeing something like that, seeing how people feel and hearing that kind of feedback makes you feel good.
Hearing it, how are we coming across?
And we're happy to deliver that to every one of you out there, too.
And also, we welcome feedback. If someone has an idea, say, hey, maybe consider this or that, or we like that guest, or maybe have this type of guest, whatever.
Yeah, we like having conversations on this show. We like having fun. We like having a good time, busting each other's chops, having some fun with our guests and everything.
And it's early, so we want to keep it lively.
And if you're out there, you're feeling entertained, you could just shoot us a message, 2 words, I love this show, or 3 words, whatever. I love this show. You guys are entertaining. We want to hear some of that stuff,
ideas
and we'll give you some shout-outs, too.
Exactly. That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, we love the feedback on the mobile app and shorttime@townsquaremedia.com. Dave, great weekend so far. Memorial Day weekend, although I guess I will say with the weather last weekend, it was the unofficial start of summer.
Yes.
Now, this is what everybody terms the unofficial start to summer, Memorial Day weekend. Lots of people have tomorrow off for Memorial Day. So family barbecues, people driving, even AAA Mid-Atlantic, I think they came out with a survey or a poll or whatever beginning of the week or so, or despite the gas prices rising, and later this week or maybe next week, they're saying that some gas stations will turn over to more expensive gas. So a lot of people they were predicting ahead of Memorial Day weekend here that people are still going to go out, and people want to.
People are just excited. We're back to something
exactly.
That seems
family,
normal
friends, going on little trips. We've talked about too the people coming from North Jersey or out of state to their rentals here in Ocean and Monmouth County to their Jersey Shore rentals. You know what? Because this is typically the time of year. Some people come out beginning of May, middle of May, but usually by Memorial Day weekend, you see a lot of people who have rental properties down here coming down. Okay, I'm here for the summer.
Correct.
And it's great. So we love having all kinds of people here throughout the summer. Rental properties, people who live here year round, and it's great. And it's people like, I want to have some fun this summer. The gas is a pain, but I'm still going to go.
Think exactly what you just said about gas prices. So people aren't going as far as maybe they would consider. So This is so important for North Jersey and people coming to visit us. There's so much to do. There's so many options. So I think this is going to be, I don't want to use the word crazy, but very lively summer. There's going to be a lot going on. I mean, obviously with our previous interviews, all the different activities and fun, but people are just ready. They're ready to go, and we've got a lot to give them. And let me just throw a quick funny at you. So here I am at the Jersey Shore.
All right.
I've become very popular with my up north friends.
There we go.
Because they want to come visit.
Sure.
And it's like, here we are, Memorial Day weekend, and it's like there's so many different things going on, and I'll do my best to attend or have people come down, but it can be a little stressful because there's so many people are like, hey, what are you up to, Dave? And it's like, are you inviting yourself to come visit? Is that what this is all about?
Dave, I'm going to drop by later.
I haven't spoken to you in months, and now all of a sudden this weekend. But there is so much going on, so many activities, barbecues, different events, a lot of exciting things. But I find for myself, I just want to, do different things, but there's so much to do, so many places to go, people to see. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm glad we got going on this journey on the show starting Sunday, May 1st, with Commissioner Vicari, Commissioner Arnone, and we've had guests on the last few weeks and so throughout the month, and we're going to continue to so different Lori Pepinell, the Southern Ocean Chamber of Commerce. We're starting to have some mayors on, like we had Point Pleasant Beach Mayor Paul Canitra last week. Today we've got Berkeley Township Mayor Carmen Amato and Toms River Police Chief Mitch Little. So we're hearing from people who live and work here, who put on different events or who know about different events. So it's giving people different ideas. And you know what, because my parents and I went out last weekend when it was nice and hot. It was a Saturday night over across the street from the station at Baker's Water Street Bar and Grill here in downtown Toms River. It's great place, great seafood. They had a live band playing that night. We were under the umbrella, so it was like a nice view. It's one of my favorite spots in the summer because right on the Toms River there and everything. So great food there. So, but we were on the way back and it saw the downtown night out, something that we mentioned. I think with Commissioner Vicari at the beginning of the month in downtown Toms River, sort of like right down the street from the radio station, kind of where Capone's Pizza is and everything, kind of that section blocked off. People were eating dinner there, well past 8:00, and people the little section of the road was packed, so people were enjoying the night out in downtown Toms River. Yeah,
a lot of towns,
and I love how Toms River does that.
And I love and I love that a lot of other towns have been doing that, and I believe they're going to do it for this upcoming summer, where they'll section off a part of the road or the downtown area. It's good for the businesses because let's think about these businesses, these restaurants, little shops. That's been so difficult. Anything that can be done to give them maximum exposure for people to come out and have a good time, and by doing different things like that, kind of showcasing and having people say, hey, you know what, we can go to downtown, Asbury or Toms River, wherever, and they're going to have events like that. Gets people excited and brings more people out.
And I love how towns do that. Obviously, Toms River, one of them who does, and it's great. Toms River's doing a lot more in the downtown area. But what's nice one thing that sticks out, too, is obviously, friends, whatever, hey, if you want to bring a date, but it's all family-friendly activities as well. So, you know what? You're like, let's go out tonight. You know what? Maybe we'll go to downtown Toms River tonight, or whatever, downtown Red Bank or Asbury, because they have something going on.
Correct.
So instead of, visiting some of the local businesses and local restaurants, which we've preached on, but sometimes it's a night out. Because that was the other thing. It's just great to spend with the family. It was one of the things mentioned to parents, too. It's like, you know what? During the summer when it's nice out, I like to eat outside. Even in our backyard, we do a little backyard barbecue, whatever, or we go to a restaurant or whatever. And that's one of the things that I guess one of the perks or rewards, if you will, the pandemic is when a lot of restaurants were forced to kind of add additional dining outside.
Correct.
People really liked it.
They enjoyed it.
And so do I. I mean, throughout the summer, if going out, I like to sit outside, especially by the water, seeing the sun. But if it's a nice night out, go out for dinner. You get to, little nice breeze. You see the sunset.
You go to dinner,
exactly. Walk around. Yeah.
By the water in these different communities. We are so spoiled to have it, just to take it in. And if, like you're talking about in Toms River, to be able to have a nice meal, look over the water, and then maybe you walk up into downtown, go to a different couple shops or wherever you want to go, you've got options. You're not just going to one place, you eat, and you're out. No. There's more to do, more to check out. Maybe you're going to stumble upon, I didn't know this place. It's a new business or whatever it is. There you go.
Even on the boardwalks, whatever, Seaside Heights, Point Pleasant Beach, Asbury Park, so on and so forth. I feel like whenever I've, go to those places or others, when I've been down to Cape May County and Wildwood and everything, it's like I like to sit outside. enjoy the views, enjoy the breeze. You know, everybody likes to people watch.
Right.
But the food is great. So you like to sit outside. You know what? You want it to feel like summer, you know, all the time. So you're eating out there, you're enjoying everything, and you know what? It's like you just take a look around and like, this feels
for the
good.
Boardwalk, that smell, the sea air,
oh
the
my
salt
goodness,
air,
yeah. You feel like you want to eat everything.
Exactly. It's that experience that's very special.
It's great. So, and I love how different towns do that. We're learning about different things, and hey, support the local restaurants and businesses and everything. The town's putting on different things. It's great. So, Memorial Day weekend here this weekend, and you know what? Well, it'll be like that throughout the entire summer. So, obviously, it's sort of the unofficial start to summer, so to speak. Although I guess the first technical day of summer is in another 3 weeks, but
it's okay.
But throughout the summer, every day kind of feels like summer, where you want to try to do something new. You get up in the morning, okay, you got to go to work, but you know what? Give yourself something to look forward to at night. Maybe doing stuff with the family, stuff with the kids.
Barbecuing even in your backyard or anything is fun. Sure.
Yeah, planning a nice date. So lots to do outside in the summer. So lots going on here on Short Time with Vin and Dave. Berkeley Township Mayor Carmen Amato coming up in just a little bit. We'll talk about some of the things going on the mainland in Berkeley Township and Bayville, and then across the bridge over there at the White Sands Beach and some of the other beaches and locations and parks going on. Actually, this past week, they just started the farmers market, I think Tuesdays and Thursdays really in Berkeley Township. So Mayor Carmen Amato coming up to talk about that. And then Toms River Police Chief Mitch Little will be joining us as well later on in the show to talk about some summer safety and some different things going on. Because obviously the Toms River Police Department does some things throughout the summer with different events and everything.
Weekend here and things to look out for. Once have a good time, but
that's the thing too. So everybody wants to have a safe, happy, and healthy summer, but we all got to be smart. With things that you do. Make sure you're locking up your vehicles and the belongings, and doing the right thing. No matter where you go. So. Right. Other people's, 100%. Land and privacy and territory. Let's, not shoot fireworks off at the, crack of midnight.
Exactly. And of course, then the safety with the fireworks and everything.
Well, yeah, that too. So I want to get his perspective on that as well. So great show coming up today. The last show of the month of May here, Memorial Day weekend, Berkeley Township Mayor Carmen Amato, Toms River Police Chief Mitch Little. We've got a great show on deck for you, so go grab that coffee. Put together that brunch. It's Memorial Day weekend. Yes. Lots of people have off, so get that brunch together. Crank up the radio in your cars, in your homes, in your restaurants, wherever you're at. Short Time with Vin and Dave now till 8 a.m. 94.3 The Point, 105.7 The Hawk. We got more coming up next.
Hi, this is Christy Pierce-Rampone, former U.S. women's soccer team captain, Olympic gold medalist, World Cup champion, and Point Borough High School alum. And you're listening to Short Time with Vin and Dave on 94.3 The Point and 105.7 The Hawk. Tune in for some real conversation with Dave and Vin. You don't want to miss this.
Whether you're in the early stages of investing, getting ready to retire, or planning your estate, you need a financial planner who will guide you on a clear path with honesty and transparency. Shoreline Wealth Management understands that you are more than your money, and they strive to help you realize your best life as they align your finances with your goals. Best of all, Shoreline's straightforward approach will include you in the process. Shoreline Wealth Management is your financial anchor. Visit shorelinewealth.com for more information. shorelinewealth.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Welcome back to Short Time with Vin and Dave. Vin Avenue, Dave Crossan with you. And joining us this hour is Berkeley Township Mayor Carmen Amato, talking about all things going on across Berkeley Township this summer, different things to do with the family, with the kids. If you have family and friends visiting from out of town, lots to do in Berkeley Township, from the beaches to the parks and the new farmers market. So, Mayor Amato, thanks for joining us here this morning.
Thanks, Vin. And Dave, thank you very much for having me. And you kind of described everything I was going to talk about.
All right. Well,
that's it, everybody. Have a good day. Enjoy. Take care.
Let's eat our egg sandwiches and go to the beach.
Yeah, there we go. Have a nice barbecue. So, yeah, of course, lots going on in Berkeley Township, in the Bayville section, of course, in South Seaside Park. So, what are some of the things that, in terms of events or different things that people can do this summer, on a given day or throughout the summer?
Yeah, I mean, we have our outstanding summer concert series.
Yeah.
That we just announced our great lineup, and that runs, June through, after Labor Day weekend through the 10th, and we're excited about that. We got some great bands coming back from the previous years. And, obviously 2000 things were severely abbreviated due to the pandemic. And
right.
2000, last year we kind of eased back into it. So this year we're looking for, 2022 to bring back, the summer concert series of old, the crowds. We usually get to between 4,000 and 6,000 people a night.
Wow.
Nice turnout.
Yeah, I mean, our concerts are free. We work all winter long getting sponsors to pay for the entertainment.
Nice.
Because 100% of the entertainment is paid for by the donations, no tax dollars.
Oh, wow, nice.
So we're pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
We're pretty proud of that. And, just some of the bands, if you don't mind.
Sure, yeah, please.
Can I mention some dates? Our first opening night is Wednesday, June 29th. We have Rock and Rhythm coming. They're a vocal group with a traditional doo-wop sound. They've been at our concert series the last 10 years, and we're excited. And then followed by Super Trans Am, which is an arena anthem band that plays a lot from the 70s.
There you go.
I like the name, and I like the 70s.
Exactly. If you like Queen, Foreigner,
Forget
Journey.
about it. Absolutely.
You're going to have a great night. And, of course, since we're so close to Independence Day, we're going to do fireworks that night.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, so we're really excited. And then we fast forward to July 20th, which is Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, and Jukebox Legends. They're a great local band, all local people. In fact, Joe Leo, the leader of the band, actually lives in Berkeley Township.
Nice.
So
there you
we're
go.
excited about that. They play the 50s and the 60s. And then followed by the end of the night, we have Wanted DOA, a Bon Jovi tribute band.
Reference. Yeah, I love that.
Nice.
I'm a big Bon Jovi fan.
Yeah, so all those Bon Jovi fans will be excited about that.
We'll all gather together that night.
That's right. That's right. And then we move on to Wednesday, August 3rd, which is our annual night out against crime. And we're really excited about that because that's when we bring all the police, the first aid, sheriff's department, security, and all of the equipment is displayed. And all the school children get to interact with the police. And it's just a wonderful night, take back against drugs. It's just a really good night. And then, of course, we have to have entertainment.
Yeah,
6 o'clock, we have our Gerard Esposito, who's an Atlantic City headliner. And then followed by Jukebox Heroes, which they play from the Beach Boys, Neil Diamond, Jerry Lee Lewis, Willie Nelson. Yeah.
Sweet Caroline, Dave.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go. And then August 13th, it's a Saturday night, and this is our annual beach party on White Sands Beach over in South Seaside Park. So we used to hold it on Wednesdays, but we figure with the weekend crowds, we'll do it on a Saturday night.
Nice.
There you
And
go.
we usually get a really great crowd for that. And, of course, the band that we're playing is The Verdict.
There we go.
Reggae band creates a lot of fun and excitement.
That sounds like fun.
It is. And then, Wednesday the 17th, we have Julian and Dominique, who are they're individuals of 1,000 voices, and they sing everything from Alicia Keys to Lady Gaga, Black Eyed Peas.
Very impressive.
Wow.
And to Johnny Mathis, Barry White, and Mary Moore.
Wow.
And then this is something that we haven't
They have
done.
it all. I mean,
Yeah.
musically, that's
A
They
little
do
Barry
it all.
White.
How good old Barry White, the late Barry White. And then we haven't had a Elvis tribute in a very long time.
Thank you very much.
So we're excited to have Jesse Garen's tribute to Elvis
There we go.
that night. So everybody knows all about Elvis and all the songs that he's all the generations that he sang.
Oh, sure.
And it's going to be an exciting night. And, of course, we finish it with our Berkeley Founders Day, Berkeley Community Day on Saturday, September 10th. And that runs from 2 to 9. And then we have groups that play on the night. We have Stiletto and the Sax Man, a husband-wife duo that do doo-wop. They do Rat Pack, popular songs. And then
Love me some Rat Pack.
Yeah. And then to close it out.
Uh-oh, here we go. Look out.
Big
To close
finish.
it out, Vin, we got the drum roll. There
Dave.
we go. We have the British Invasion.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
time.
A 60s musical revolution with hits from both sides of the Atlantic, more than just the Beatles.
I was going to say, yes.
Yeah, nostalgic musical retrospective that spans the entire first wave of the British Invasion years, and it's just a great night. And of course, we finish it off with fireworks.
Oh, love it.
Beautiful.
So that's
fireworks, big concert series coming up at Veterans Park this summer. Lots of great bands, entertainment, food, fun.
And to your point, now here we are in 2022. People are just so excited to get back to what was normal before this pandemic, and having events like this, getting people out, getting people excited, so well welcomed.
Yeah, we're really excited about getting back to some type of normalcy here in Berkeley Township, and the lineup that we have is just a good lineup, a mix for everybody, younger people, exactly, the older generations. It's just to be a great night of free entertainment. And what we really like about our summer concert series is that all of our food vendors are our nonprofit organization.
Oh, wow.
You have your Boy Scouts, you have your Knights of Columbus, you have your PBA out there, the VFW. They're out there selling food. And, of course, 100% of the profits, the money they raise, goes right back to support their organization.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. It's great. Again, just having a little bit more to do this summer, without as much of the COVID restrictions or as dire of a pandemic situation this summer. So it's kind of concert series, the beach, the different parks going on around Berkeley Township this summer. It's got to feel amazing for you, the council, the governing body, and just the residents of Berkeley Township and beyond. Yeah, I mean, our parks department's been out there since February, getting all of our parks and beaches ready for the summer season. We have a lot of great local parks in our town. I'll mention a few if you don't mind.
No,
sure.
Please
our Allen Road Beach, we got a scene which is a beautiful panoramic of Barnegat Bay with a small little boardwalk.
Nice.
Of course, we have our Master Peter Park and Clifford B. Wright Memorial Beach. The Master Peter family donated, they sold it to the town, but they could have gotten a lot more for it. But they understand, the public good that it would do, so they donated it.
That's awesome.
Donated it, meaning, as I mentioned, they could have probably sold it for almost $1 million.
Wow.
Okay.
But they gave it to us at the assessed price, which enabled us to fix it up, and put a nice little tot lot on there for the kids and playground, and it works out well. And then our Clifford B. Wright Memorial Beach over at Amherst is a really good spot for those who like to have the beach that are on the Bayville side of town.
Sure.
Obviously, we have White Sands Beach over in South Seaside Park, 20th Avenue to 23rd. It's our short little piece of paradise over on the island. And a lot of people don't know that we have a piece of beach over in the South Seaside Park section, right on the entranceway to Island Beach State Park.
It's a nice beach over there.
It really is.
It's right on the doorstep of Island Beach State Park, also in Berkeley Township there. Very nice. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, it is. And of course, our Butler Beach and Playground, if you recall, Superstorm Sandy in October of 2012 completely destroyed this park. I mean, completely destroyed it. And we were fortunate enough that a nonprofit organization called Alexandria's Playground provided the playground and some individuals from Compact to help us rebuild it. And then it was a community event. We had all of our groups come out there, the Boy Scouts, some members of the police department, Public Works, just general citizens who live in the area, and we completely rebuilt the playground. And that was a great donation from Alexandria's Playground. And since then, we added a big fishing pier, which is a crabbing and fishing pier, which goes out into the Barnegat Bay.
Oh, there we go.
So, our Butler Beach is named after the Butler family. He was a longtime mayor, and the family still resides in Berkeley Township. So we're excited we rededicated the park a few years ago, and it's just been an outstanding park for our community. And of course, our Dudley Park, which is right on Glen Cedars. So, we have playground equipment there. It's a nice little beach for the smaller kids. Cedar water runs through there. So that's a very popular spot during our summer. And, of course, we also have, spring going into the summer and even the fall now, as you have all your baseball leagues that continue all year round. That's right. All year round. And, we're proud of our Leiter Baseball Park.
That's right.
Which is off of Morridge Avenue. Al Leiter, former major leaguer.
Oh, yeah. Let's go Mets. Huh?
Yeah. Came in.
He also played for the Yankees.
And the Blue Jays.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the Marlins. But,
remember him best for the Mets.
Yes. Yes, he did a heck of a job in that World Series against the Yankees.
Boy.
So close, so close.
I know.
But as I mentioned, our lighter, we renamed our Moorage Avenue baseball complex in honor of the Lighter family for all their contributions of what they've done to our Berkeley Township. So we did that back in 2018, and there's a playground there for kids, and of course, the money that Al donated, we refurbished Lighter Field, and it's just all year round, essentially, for baseball. So we're excited about that as well.
What does it mean for Al Leiter, certainly the Leiter family and others who've made it big growing up in Berkeley Township in Bayville, to make their hometown proud? What does it mean to you as mayor of Berkeley Township to have to watch residents, athletes, actors, whoever, grow up and be proud of their hometown in Berkeley?
It's amazing because many people know I'm a Central graduate too.
Lifelong
resident of Berkeley Township. So I grew up, they're a little older, the Lighters, but, I was a freshman when Al was a senior, so I got to watch him play baseball. But a lot of people don't know Al was a pretty good football player, too. Very good football player. Defensive end.
Okay.
Wow.
Got a lot of sacks. Of course, at the time, the late Al Kunzman used to cringe every time Al would go into a tackle, right before baseball season. But, Al did he was a great football player, and obviously he was a great baseball player. And as you said, Vin, not too many athletes come back to where they started. And, 20 years ago, Al, what I like to call his initial $100,000 donation to build Leiter Field, kind of started a transformation because people saw that Al came back, donated $100,000, and then, all the volunteers there got motivated. And that's one of the premier parks in the Little League here in the state of New Jersey. And then he came back a couple years ago and donated another $200,000 to rehab the park. And that's why, mentioned it to the council. And we were excited when we were able to rededicate the entire park, Leiter Baseball Park. And it was great. His mom, who's still with us, is 96, was able to be there and accept the proclamation. His brother, Mark, who is also a major league pitcher, his nephew is still, Mark Leiter Jr., is still a professional athlete. And Al's son, Jack, was drafted by the Rangers, who seems to be doing pretty good.
Right.
So far, so good for Jack.
So far, so good. And then just to give a plug to Central Regional, Al's nephew, Cam Leiter, is pitching for Central Regional
That's right.
This year. And he's doing really, really well.
That's awesome.
So we're excited. So the Leiters really did a great job. And not only not forgetting where they came from, but supporting baseball.
See that?
Supporting the future. Really Mayor Amato, Dave and I have to go to a break. Can you hang with us a little longer?
Sure, of course.
Awesome. More Short Time with Vin and Dave and Berkeley Township Mayor Carmen Amato right after this.
Hello, this is Chef David Burke on Short Time with Vin and Dave on 94.3 The Point and 105.7 The Hawk. And if you could see us, you'd know the three of us have perfect faces for radio.
Whether you're in the early stages of investing, getting ready to retire, or planning your estate, you need a financial planner who will guide you on a clear path with honesty and transparency. Shoreline Wealth Management understands that you're more than your money, and they strive to help you realize your best life as they align your finances with your goals. Best of all, Shoreline's straightforward approach will include you in the process. Shoreline Wealth Management is your financial anchor, committed to helping you weather life's storms. Visit shorelinewealth.com for more information today. Shorelinewealth.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back to Short Time with Vin and Dave. Vin Ebonu, Dave Crossan with you. And with us this hour is Berkeley Township Mayor Carmen Amato, talking about some great things coming up this summer. The concert series at Veterans Park, the White Sands Beach and South Seaside Park, all the different events and things going on for you, for the family, stuff to do with the kids. Things going on throughout the summer in Berkeley Township, in the Bayville section, mainland, and then, of course, in the South Seaside Park section as well. So, Mayor Amato, we've definitely touched on a lot, certainly rebounding, like many other towns from what the pandemic did in 20 and 21. A little bit more to do, a little less restrictions, more freedom this summer, if you will, to do things in Berkeley Township. Yeah. So, what excites you and the council in, with putting together these different events and trying to come up with different ideas in the Recreation Department, Mark Dykoff, in putting together this stuff, like with trying to get people to get out and do stuff together across Berkeley Township with different events?
Yeah, we're always proud of all of our summer recreation program. We do Summer Basketball League over in Amato Park. We redid those basketball courts probably a decade ago, and we have one of the biggest summer basketball leagues that are run by a municipality. And then of course we do a summer park program, what we call our summer recreation program, where we have kids sign up, and it helps out parents, working parents, that the younger kids have something to do with our summer camp. It's a wonderful program that we have, and we just this year over at Veterans Park, which is kind of our biggest park in our park system, we installed some pickleball courts.
There we go.
They're in the process.
Pickleball is up and
That's
coming.
fun.
People love pickleball.
It is.
I used to play in gym class a lot growing up. That was fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, people had approached us, and I was a little reluctant because I thought maybe, I don't know if it was real or not, because sometimes it could be a fad.
I just had this conversation with somebody, and there are so many people that are into it, and it's a nice workout. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It is, and it's like you're standing on a table tennis.
Correct.
Exactly. And it's a pretty neat, and it's not a lot of running around to do, and
but you got quick reflexes.
Yeah,
keep up with it. No, that's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. So we're building 3 courts at Veterans Park, which we hope they'll be done in the next few weeks, and then we have a park out in the retirement community called Whispering Pines, and this pickleball is kind of like replacing tennis for seniors.
I like that.
Yeah,
because it's good exercise, good fun.
Good exercise, and it's not high intense.
Right.
It's not intense, and we're going to be building 3 more courts out there as well. We have a couple. We're building 2 small dog parks because we have a lot of people.
There we go. See, there you go. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, I mean, we're fortunate enough in Ocean County that the county kind of led the way and they built a couple dog parks, and now it's starting to trickle down to the municipality because they're being used a lot, and we want to make sure the dogs have fun too.
Dave, bring Ruben.
You know what? And it's what's great about that. It brings people together. People that like dogs, obviously bring them together. They can socialize. The dogs can have a good time. Everybody wins.
There you go.
Yep. So we're excited about that. But just to touch on one more park, if you don't mind,
please.
And that's our John Lyons Memorial Park. You remember Sergeant John Lyons is a 2003 Central Regional graduate, and he passed away on October 26th, 2011. And a group of residents in the South Seaside Park section, led by Bonnie Brady, and they call themselves the Grateful Americans. And a lot of John's friends made a request to us to rededicate that park. And we did that back in 2012. And Bonnie and her crew have done a great job maintaining that park. So that's something that, it's a tennis court with a little area for what they call day. You want to just go out there, set up on a picnic table,
sure,
eat and relax. And then we converted. It's still a tennis court, but we also painted pickleball lines on there too. So it's a multiple use, but it was something that we strongly felt about because John Lyons paid the ultimate sacrifice, and it's kind of fitting that this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, where we need to remember all those who paid the ultimate sacrifice serving our country. I mean, I would not be able to do what I do on a daily basis if it wasn't for those who paid the ultimate sacrifice to make our country free. And we honor those. We honor those, and we honor their families as well. And it's just something that we need to remember.
Absolutely, no, very well said. Certainly, that's the important part to remember. Memorial Day weekend here, Memorial Day tomorrow, and everything. Remembering those who paid the ultimate sacrifice so that we could have the freedoms and enjoy all these different summer activities. By having those people make that sacrifice for us. Mayor Amato, in protecting the local community as well with the police department, led by Chief Kevin Santucci. What are some things that you want to let residents and visitors to Berkeley Township know about this summer so that everybody could have that safe, healthy, and enjoyable summer?
Yeah, we were fortunate enough 2 years ago to receive one of the federal COP grants, which is about $1.2 million, which enabled us to hire 10 additional police officers.
Oh yeah.
So we're not only we're at full staff, we've exceeded our numbers in the past, and Chief Santucci has done a great job and providing cutting edge technology to us, the governing body, the mayor and council, and whatever he needs to keep our residents safe, we can't say yes fast enough. And it's just that's what it is. You just got to keep on top of the cutting edge technologies that are out there. We're going to be installing some additional cameras in areas of concern in the next few weeks, and our increased numbers have been able to increase patrol. Click it or tickets coming up, so make sure everybody wears their seatbelts on there.
Smart.
Exactly. Put the phone down, handheld.
Yep.
Put those phones down. Hopefully every car now has a Bluetooth capability.
Yeah, the newer cars.
So nobody really has, and of course the texting is another concern out there. But you will see our police boat out this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. We launch our police boat to go out there because there's a lot of the weather holds up. It's going to be the weather holds up. They're going to be out there patrolling the waterways with us.
Yeah, that's great. And plus, you get to see the police boat. So
that's very
exactly.
We've talked about some events obviously coming up. One thing that just started last week is the farmers market going on now through October. So what are some of the things that people can look forward to with the Berkeley Township Farmers Market?
The farmers market, we usually just ran it during the day on Tuesdays, but this year it will be on Tuesdays, and it will also be on Thursday night because some of the vendors had to get out early, so they couldn't stay later. So what we did is we made it, from 10 to 3 on Tuesdays, and then from 4 to 8.
Oh, that's good.
On Thursday night.
There you go.
Those working individuals who couldn't get out during the day will have an opportunity to get out at night. And some new vendors, some old vendors, unfortunately, retired and are not in the business anymore. So if there's anybody out there who has any uniqueness and wants to be part of our farmers market, please give our recreation department a call. We'd love to have you as part of our summer farmers market.
Yeah, great local food. Great, check it out. Bring some stuff home.
Everybody enjoys a nice farmers market. And I like the fact that you're doing Thursday into the evening, so people working can get out and enjoy.
Yeah, a lot of good food, a lot of good fresh local produce are always there, especially when the Jersey tomatoes and Jersey corn comes out. I can't eat enough of it.
Absolutely.
Nothing like
Same here.
Corn, watermelon. There's just some things that are grown locally that you love.
On the grill, right?
Yes.
Right on the grill.
Oh, it's
right on the grill.
It just, the smell of corn on the grill is just it's something else.
Nothing beats a nice Jersey tomato sandwich.
There you go. Hey, we make good tomatoes here in New Jersey that other states get jealous of.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
And then we have all these fun events, good places to go. We've got it all.
Lots of great local businesses and restaurants as well across Berkeley Township as well. Mayor, what are some things that people could do to support any of them? Any new ones that you want to mention?
Yeah, we have some new local businesses, restaurants that are opening up, and then we have our staple restaurants that have been here for a very long time along our Route 9 corridor. Of course, the Shady Rest has been there for a very long time. It's just a great place to eat. All types of food. Of course, their pizza, their Trenton-style pizza, is one of my favorite. I'm sure you guys probably noticed.
I'm right there with you.
And of course, our B2 Bistro took over the Water's Edge.
That's great. Yeah.
Yep. And then, over on the island, you have Chef Mike's.
Oh, yeah.
You have Berkeley Cut Restaurant, which just opened up.
Chef Mike's. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chef Mike's ABG. Of course, Bum Rogers.
Right.
Have been over there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yep.
We kind of have, I feel, corner of the market over on the island for restaurants. And, of course, as I said, the Bayville section has them as well.
Yeah, Shano's Pizza is really good.
Shano's Pizza, Pie's Place, Tony's, you name it. We have Chinese restaurants, very good, too. We're just happy. And, as you mentioned before, during the pandemic, a lot of these restaurants, were forced to close in the beginning, and then we're able to open for outside dining. And if one good thing came out of the pandemic was that restaurants who were forced to have outside dining are actually keeping the outside dining.
Yeah.
Because it kind of worked out well, and, of course we want to forget the pandemic and move on. But, restaurants, learn to adapt and learn to survive that way. And, we did everything that we could as a governing body to support them by granting them the permits to have outside cafes so they can serve outside and such. And, we continue to allow that, to keep rolling that over because a lot of them like to have that outside option. And it worked out well, and we want to continue it.
Yeah, always great to, a lot of great local restaurants and everything in Berkeley, but I like the fact that, you brought up a great point with just being able to eat outside. Because, on a nice day, whatever food it is, feels nice, feel that cool breeze, that sunshine or whatever, and enjoy some great local food.
Yeah, and it's, like I said, it worked out well, and, we look forward to continue that this year with the municipality.
Mayor Amato, as we wrap up things here, what are some other things or other events, other news that you want to get out there to Berkeley Township residents or people visiting the township this summer? Yeah,
just keep checking our Facebook page, our website, berkeleytownship.org, or our Facebook page. We're constantly updating it with different events that are coming up. There's just a few off the top of just a few. We have the upcoming Relay for Life in June. July, we have the Soulsational Festival at Veterans Park, in addition to our summer concerts. I mean, our Veterans Park, from Memorial Day even through Labor Day, probably 100,000 people visit our park with the different events that come up each and every year. So it's a very busy park, and we're very proud to name it after our veterans because it's fitting this weekend. And, Veterans Park, we have a skate park that we put in a few years ago, which is very, very busy.
Yeah, I'm on it. Here we go.
Very, very busy. And, it's so busy that it's time to get it repainted and everything. That's how busy it is. And we're excited that we have that available to residents and non-residents alike. We're open. All of our parks are open to everybody, and we encourage everybody to visit our parks.
A little pickleball, a little skateboarding. I'm all set.
Maybe both at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't sound safe, but it sounds fun. And last question for you, Mayor Amato. What are some things that you enjoy doing personally? You, throughout the summer in Berkeley Township, yourself with your family, some things that you enjoy about summertime in Berkeley?
Summertime in Berkeley, obviously, is the beaches, our parks, our recreation events. We do go to the park to listen to the great music, and we do utilize our parks and picnic every once in a while, and it's just a wonderful. Berkeley Township and then Ocean County has a lot to offer our residents, and we hopefully everybody gets a chance to take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Lots to do in Berkeley Township this summer. Check out their website and their Facebook page for all the very latest, and check out those free concerts and
Lots
some
of
pickleball,
fun.
skateboarding, lots of great local restaurants and food in the Berkeley Township Farmers Market.
Different types of music, 70s music. I'm there.
There we go.
You got it.
So head to Berkeley Township throughout this summer as well. More Short Time with Vin and Dave coming up next.
Hi, this is high performance executive coach Dana Cavalier and former director of strength and conditioning for the New York Yankees. And you're listening to Shore Time with Vin and Dave on 94.3 The Point and 105.7 The Hawk. It's always great to hang with champions, and these two guys are champions.
Whether you're in the early stages of investing, getting ready to retire, or planning your estate, you need a financial planner who will guide you on a clear path with honesty and transparency. Shoreline Wealth Management provides clarity through the complexity with offices in Manchester and Manahawkin. Shoreline Wealth Management is your financial anchor. Visit shorelinewealth.com for more information and start your financial journey with comfort and security today. Shorelinewealth.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.
Welcome back to Short Time with Vin and Dave. Vin Avenue, Dave Crossan with you as we wrap up hour number one. And we just got a visit from Berkeley Township Mayor Carmen Amato telling us about what's going on in Berkeley Township now and throughout the summer as well. And Dave, they had that farmers market start up this week. It'll go from now through October, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursdays from 4 to 8 p.m. So if you're working during the day, you want to go take a ride over to the farmers market after. They're also looking for vendors, by the way. And this week, we mentioned it last week, crab cakes. They had some crab cakes out there this week. So lots of great food. I mean, right?
Love it.
So you're talking, we've been talking about barbecues and stuff on this show, right? So burgers, hot dogs, steak, whatever you're having. You know what else tastes good in the summer? A nice salad. Nice garden salad. Go get some fresh vegetables.
Yes, be a little healthy. Yes, have your burger and whatnot, and a little salad.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
Doing a little home barbecue, and certainly Berkeley Township has a lot of different events and things going on throughout the summer as well. Of course, lots going on to Veterans Park in Bayville with different concerts, different events. The golf course right next door. Actually, there's a skate park that came in about a year or two ago, and inside Veterans Park, and then of course in the South Seaside Park across the bridge, you got the White Sands Beach. Yeah. So different parks, different beaches, and different parts of Berkeley Township this summer. So just one of those Ocean County summer towns with a lot to offer this summer.
A lot of great information, a lot of great events, a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed the interview and enjoyed learning about everything that people can go and just have a good time.
Yeah, so you can check it out. They post on their Facebook page, so the Berkeley Township Facebook page. You could also go to berkeleytownship.org and get information on different things that they have going on throughout the month, throughout the summer. And one of those sort of, I guess, depends on where you consider it too, because it's considered Northern Ocean County, but I think depending on how you break it up, Berkeley is like the last town in Northern Ocean County before you start getting into Southern Ocean County, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's still part of Northern Ocean. Definitely a lot of land too. Of course, you got some of the Pine Barrens in there. And I've said it on the show before, Double Trouble State Park is right there off Double Trouble Road in Bayville. A state-run park, but it's got a lot of great hiking trails, flower beds, trees. There's like history there too. So they have like these little, not little, but sort of like these old school houses or places where people used to sleep and work and live in there. So they have the signs in there they usually see when you go to like historical sites. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot of land. It's almost like, it feels like an alternate reality when you're kind of going through there. It's like you're taking not like sci-fi kind of thing, but just walking around the trails, you feel like, wow, this is nice and peaceful. Right. You're walking around, you feel like you can unplug, relax, even though you're still in Berkeley Township in Ocean County. A lot of people, especially when it's nice out, they rent out the kayaks or the paddles, boats, whatever. They kind of go through the water in Double Trouble State Park.
All right, the kayak is, you're obviously sitting on it, but the standing one, what is the one you stand on and you kind of row it by standing? You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like that's
why am I like showing you how rowing is in the studio here?
Dave's oaring his way through
the... I forget what you call it. Well,
show.
We'll have to figure that out for the next
usually
show.
It's the ones I've seen go through. It's like the one with two people in it.
I'm talking about you're standing on it, and then you got the row going.
I could visualize. I can't. I don't know what I'm drawing a blank on what it is right now.
I'd like to put you on the spot on the radio here. Why not?
You guys know what we're talking about.
It's good exercise. It's good fun.
Yeah, it's a great place to go. I mean, on a nice day, and it's plenty of trees. So for some shade, I've seen people have lunch there. There's also John C. Bartlett Jr. County Park at Berkeley Island, of course, which was redone a couple years back. I think it was 2018, 2019 with the late Ocean County freeholder, Ocean County Commissioner John C. Bartlett. When it was rededicated, reopened and stuff, it just looks phenomenal. It's a little swing set there. There's a little stretch of like dock, where you can go crabbing or fishing. It's a tiny beach. I mean, it's not huge by any stretch of the imagination, but something you could lay on if you want to just spend a little afternoon in the sand. It's dip your toes in the bay. Great parks, great beaches, lots to do in Berkeley Township. And I think it's like when you find out all these things in Berkeley, in the Bayville section, wherever, even throughout Ocean County, it's like, oh, wow, I didn't know that all this was there.
I did not know that. Yes.
So now there's like so much I feel like I have to do now this summer.
Check it out. So if anybody says they're bored or there's nothing to do, you listen to us. We'll tell you what to do.
We'll give you some ideas. We have. We'll continue doing so over the next few weeks. So lots to do in Ocean and Monmouth County this summer. More Short Time with Vin and Dave on the way as we head towards hour 2. Dave's financial wake-up call. And then Tom's River Police Chief Mitch Little will be joining us this morning. So stay with us. 94.3 The Point, 105.7 The Hawk. We'll be back in a couple.
Hey, it's Chris Carlin from Rutgers Football and 98.7 ESPN in New York. And you're listening to Short Time with Vin and Dave on 94.3 The Point and 105.7 The Hawk. These fellas are entertaining.